What is up, guys? Bennett, and welcome back to episode number 3 of Mission Milan. If you haven't seen my other 2 episodes, do be sure to go and check those out. They're in the previous couple of days, so go and do that. All it is really is a basic career mode, just taking AC Milan from where they are now in a massive rut. Back into the former glory of 2005 when they got into the Champions League final, and before that when they were winning Champions Leagues and winning Serie A's quite easily and comfortably. So that's what the plan is. We're going to try and take them back to the former glory days of Shevchenko, Pirlo, Crespo, Kaká in his prime. Kaká the first time rather than the second time. There's so many good players they had, and that is that's the aim of this whole thing, is to make sure that we can get them back to where they are, get some top quality players, and hopefully have fun in the process. So as you can see, we're just going to sort out the squad, making sure everybody is fully fit, and just changing a few bits and bobs around. I think we're going to be struggling in this game against Juventus. They are a good side, and obviously it's not going to be easy. Of course, we're at home, which makes it easier, but still not going to be easy at all. We start things off with a goal with Fernando Torres. Looked like we were going to be in for a very nice day indeed, but Asamoah equalised not so long afterwards, and then from there it went downhill. Fernando Torres got a red card. A lot of substitutions were made, and then Asamoah gets another goal, and we are 2-1 down, and that is how the game is going to end. A 2-1 loss at home to Juventus. Not a perfect start to the season by a long shot. We haven't had a very good start at all, and as you can see, the board are a little bit pissy at me, so it's not very good at all, and hopefully we can continue to rise rather than decline, because at the minute, at this rate, we're dropping so quickly. We had a good first couple of good games, and then it dropped off from there. So Pazzini we're going to bring in for Fernando Torres in this game. Hopefully Pazzini can bring some magic. He's a bit of an old man now, but never doubt him. Just like Frank Lampard, Steven Gerrard, and Phil Jagielka yesterday. What a goal! They said in the interviews that the old guard are still around, and obviously I hope that Pazzini is still part of that old guard that is still around. So we do have a game against Empoli away, so it's going to be a tough game. Not going to be the easiest thing, and it's going to be a little bit of squeaky bum time. So hopefully we can. Like I said, it's going to be a hard game, but I believe that we can do it, and I was totally wrong in that belief. 1-0, and it's so annoying because it's just they're not even a good side. It's 1-0. We need a goal, relatively quickly. El Shaarawy got a goal, obviously, and it's just so dead after that. It's one of those games where you score, then I score, then you score, and then it's just a deadlock because no one wants to make the next move, because no one wants to get countered or anything like that. So after that game, that was the last straw. That was the straw that broke the camel's back, and I decided to change the formation to a 4-4-2 diamond wide, or a 4-1-2-1-2, depends what you want to call it. With the one CDM, the one cam, the two wingers, the left mid, the right mid, and the two strikers, obviously the four defenders as well. We're going to be playing Pazzini and Torres up front, with Honda just in behind, El Shaarawy on the left, Menez on the right, De Jong and Essien rotating in the centre defensive mid role, and then we're going to have the usual back four: Abate, De Sciglio, Alex, and then Zapata/Mexes, and then we will have Lopez in goal. As my phone goes off once more, sorry about that. Every single time I just start to record, my phone goes off. So hopefully we can get this commentary done before the next time it goes off. As you can see here, we do get a suspension with Fernando Torres. I think it's with Fernando Torres. Oh no, suspension was over with Torres. So it was good stuff, but we did go out into the market and see if we could just buy a new player, because we needed a striker really. And I went out to see who was on the loan list, but no one at all. And obviously, I thought, like in real life, there's a short loan period after the transfer window. Clearly, I was wrong. I should have been more savvy in the transfer window. I know that. In January, don't worry, I will be buying big time. I'll be getting rid of the bigger names, of the expensive players that I don't really play, and then I'll be getting some smaller names in that have greater potential, because it's just not good at the minute, I was trying to search for De Santos. I've got the Franco instead, which is Oh no, De Santo. Sorry, not DeFranco, not James DeFranco. We've got De Santo instead, the Argentinian striker from Werder Bremen. We want De Santos Giovanni from Villarreal, I think it is, in the BBVA. Obviously, as you can see there, just from those 6 stats, he's a fantastic player. We inquire about him just to see how much we have to pay in January to get him. Him and Torres up front would be quite nice. So just sort of poking the market sort of thing. And they said they want 29 million for him, which is so far out of my price range. 9 million would have been pushing it. So we do have another game and it is away again. So obviously we're looking up to pick up 3 points this game because it's been so long since we've actually won a game. I think it's been 3 games since we won a game. So we are looking to pick up a win, and we do. We finally pick up a 2-1 win. About time as well. We've been struggling for the past 4 or 5 games. And it's been really annoying. I thought this career mode would be so easy because of how easy it was last year playing it, but just simming the games is so much harder than just playing them, obviously, because you're relying on your tactical awareness or your tactical ability rather than your playing ability, which is obviously what I always rely on, is my playing ability. But not so much on FIFA 15. My Christ, you'll see my record. I'm not on the team soon. My God, it's not terrible, but it's terrible compared to what it was in the last FIFA and the FIFA before that. We do have another game, and this time we're at home. We do win 3-1. Bonaventura coming off the bench scoring, and then I think that is El Shawari and is that Menez that scored? I'm not sure. I couldn't really see it on the preview of Sony Vegas. Same old problem that always happens. As you can see, we have quite a few players leaving on international duty, and hopefully it's not going to hurt us too badly. Injuries or tired players or maybe morale dropping because of a loss or something like that. That's why in the Southampton career mode last year, I chose to be the manager of Colombia when Ibaba was my main man, so I didn't play him, so he didn't get injured or anything like that. So it was kind of a little bit cheeky, a little bit harsh. But it needed to be done. So we go into our next game against Hellas Verona after we have a look in the scout. I send a scout out into a couple of different regions. I think I send one out to Germany or Belgium. I send one out to Belgium, and then I send one out to Spain. I think is it Belgium? I tried to send one out to Germany, and I realised there was one already in Germany, and then I decided to send him out to Belgium. I am going to send him out to Croatia next time. I didn't actually realise he was from Croatia, and obviously there's that rumour that a scout finds better players from the nation that he's from. And I was going to send this guy out to Greece, and I thought, what good players are going to be from Greece? So it's not a dig, but when was the last time that a Greek was the world's best player? So it's kind of like I'll send him to Spain, and hopefully he can do the job for me over in Spain. We have a game, like I said, against Hellas Verona's Luca Toni's club, and Luca Toni's getting on a bit. So hopefully he doesn't come back and punish us too badly. But we do skip this, I believe, or do we let it roll? No, we're going to let it roll, and Pazzini scores straight away, which is absolutely fantastic. And I think are we playing Bonaventura in this game? No, we're not. We're playing Menez and El Shawari. Okay, so Pazzini scores, and we go 1-0 up, and it sort of died off from there. Everybody was a little bit quiet. We didn't really attack much. They didn't really attack much. Not really any no chances, I wouldn't imagine, because no one scores. And and that is how the game ended, 1-0. I'm not going to complain about that. 3 points is 3 points. It's a solid 3 points away. Obviously, away games are just so unpredictable. You could be playing, a League 5 club, when you're in the Premier League, and a sim game away, you never know what you're in for. So an away sim is brilliant. As you can see here, Bonaventura is saying he wants to score. I think that's how you say his name. I could be saying that completely wrong, but who knows? He said he wants to play, so we will be moving El Shawari into the cam position and then playing Bonaventura at left mid instead of Honda. Honda's just going to have a little break. Hasn't really done much for me recently, so we're just going to try that squad lineup in the next game we go into. I think it is actually a home game for once. I think we've had like 3 home games or 4 home games in this episode. 3 away games, sorry, in this episode, not home. So we do have a game against Fiorentina, and Fiorentina, they're going to be a hard side. They're going to be a tough side to beat. Obviously, there's the board performance, and analysis. God, got there eventually. My brain just isn't working today. Sorry about that. So we do have a game against Fiorentina. It's going to be a very, very hard game indeed. And looking to get things off with looking to get things started with a big bang. And that is exactly what doesn't happen. They score, but then Pazzini equalises, and so it's a bit of a stalemate for a little bit. And then, oh yes, the new boy in the squad, Bonaventura, puts the ball in the net, followed by Michael Essien, and I think someone else does. Who was it? Was it Torres or was it Menez? One of them. And so obviously we are 4-1 up. And against Fiorentina, that's huge. Sorry, I just completely knocked the mic again. I keep doing that recently. I don't know why. I'm just throwing my hands around like a bit of a muppet and then just knock the mic. So a 4-1 win against Fiorentina, going to be some great stuff. And then we do go on into the last game of the episode, I believe, against Cagliari. As you can see, we are up into 3rd place, which is really good considering where we were. We were like down in 13th or 14th at the beginning of the episode, but we've clawed it back to 3rd place. Obviously, the good thing about being right at the start of the season, a couple of wins can put you right back into contention. So we need to sort of hang on now, and we are actually going to go and praise a player, and that player is going to be Fernando Torres. He's been playing absolutely excellently so far. Excellently. No, that's excellent. No, my brain doesn't work today. Sorry. I promise you I'll wake up for the next commentary I do. But yeah, Fernando Torres has been playing very well. We'll say that. I know there's going to be a lot of comments saying you're a retard. Go back and watch my videos. I don't usually get my words muddled up this badly. I do actually usually say words that exist and don't cock them up. But anyway, we're going to go straight on into the final game against Cagliari. I think it is an away game, if I'm right. Yep, it is an away game. It's going to be a hard game, but I'm pretty damn confident we can take all 3 points. Cagliari aren't at the strongest side. Obviously have Ibarbo and Sal. I'm not sure if Sal was playing. No, I don't think he is. He's on the bench there, look. And we're going to start things off here. And start things off with a yellow card from De Sciglio, and then they get a yellow card, and then it's like a stalemate again, and it didn't look like anything was going to happen, but De Sciglio gets a goal, at the very, 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 very unexpected hero here, and can we hold on to the 1-0 that De Sciglio has provided for us? We will see. And the answer to that question is, as my bloody iPad is going off now, bloody all the time, man. But yeah, we do end up getting the win, and that is the end of this episode. Before any bloody other of my devices go off, we're going to end it right here. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please do be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. I will see you guys in my next video. Don't go changing. Don't forget to do all the social media stuff. I forgot to say that. But as you can see the table there, I'll just leave you that image. But thank you, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Adios.